All right. Welcome to DCT.
Episode 37. Hey, Ben. You know what today is?
Hi.
Other than Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah. Do you know what day it is?
I do, but I want you to introduce it.
Okay, good. Today's Veterans Day. And on Tuesday, when we're recording this, it is Veterans Day. So happy Veterans Day to all those who serve and continue to serve. We appreciate you and appreciate you protecting the freedoms for us to get on here and spew bullshit at you guys. So thank you to all you veterans out there, whoever may see this video. I don't know.
Yeah.
TikTok and the internet is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
It connects many branches of people. And I feel like there may be a couple veterans that hop on the TikTok to ease their mind of whatever they're thinking about.
They probably see this and are like, wow, this is what I fought for.
I need to go fight in more wars now because our opinions are so valid. It's been a nice Veterans Day. Did you do anything to celebrate other than go to work?
No.
No.
I just worked.
I didn't either.
I went to Costco.
Oh, that's pretty veteran-y of you.
It was a battle.
it was a battle getting in and out of Costco.
Yeah.
You know what was also a battle? That game against the Lions this past week.
That was a slaughter. That was not a battle. That was kind of brutal. 44-22 Lions. That now marks our fourth game in a row that we've lost by 21 or more points.
Which hasn't happened since 2002. And coincidentally, that was the Arizona Cardinals, who also lost 44-22 this past weekend. Oh. So, a little fun fact for our collective sadness.
Yeah, well, I don't like being linked with Arizona at all, but I guess we are now.
Shout out, William. All right, go ahead.
It was kind of brutal. I mean, you look at the box score, you think to yourself, Goff went 25 for 33 for 320 yards and 3 touchdowns. I was expecting that. Our secondary is beat up. It wasn't very good to begin with, and I was kind of expecting him to pepper up the whole game. In my head, after reading the box score, I was like, oh, maybe that means Gibbs didn't have a great game. No, it meant exactly the opposite. He went for, 15 rushes for 142 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown for 30 yards.
Yeah, that's like almost 180 all-purpose.
Yeah, it was not great. There's an ESPN update that I saw someone take a screenshot of that kind of describes our season so far. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Jahmyr Gibbs, right end for 13-yard touchdown. Frankie Louvu was hurt on the play. Trey Amos was hurt on the play. Penalty on Daron Payne. Disqualification from game. 2-point attempt. Montgomery Rush succeeds.
I mean, yeah, that does sound like my Commanders that I know and love. Oh, God. I did see, another video come out about that Daron Payne incident.
Yeah.
And I think the clip that everyone saw, excuse my voice crack, I'm still maturing.
He hasn't hit puberty yet.
Yeah, it's been a long road. I saw a clip, and apparently some of the Lions guys were, getting in, Kinlaw's face on the previous drive, and I think that kind of just festered over. Plus, I don't think it helped that Amon-Ra hit a little DJT Selly in the end zone. I think Daron Payne just had enough and wanted to kill the motherfucker, but
I don't blame him, honestly.
That whole game was just a fever dream in my mind. If any of you guys were watching the game, at least up past halftime, the Donald Trump narrated drive felt like a fever dream to me. It just felt like I was watching some brain rot TikTok for 10 minutes.
Donald Trump AI voice on TikTok.
Yeah, it's just every single time they made a comment, they kept him on for the whole drive. Every single time he made a comment, he's like, this guy, Bill, he likes to run the ball. He's very good at it. I would expect to see much more of him throughout the year. I was just like, dude, this sounds like the president's playing Rainbow Six Siege with Subway Surfers in the background. That's pretty much what was just in my mind.
It sounds like Shane Gillis just went to a football game, but somehow it's actually the president. Who knows?
Yeah. First president to attend a game in a while, just for our backs to get blown out. That wasn't like the way I wanted any form of presidency to see us play. But
I was expecting you to say back blowing out, but whatever.
I can't talk about that too much on the air.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, guys that scored for us were Debo, C-Rod, and Sinnott, which I think is hilarious because in our last video we were talking about how Sinnott hadn't done anything in his NFL career and was a waste of a third-round pick.
Except for being a penalty monster. That was really the only thing I said about Ben Sinnott.
But then he scored a touchdown, so...
Thank you for proving us wrong, Benny. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I hope, Trey Amos, I wish you the best. I'm very upset that you got injured. You are one of our most consistent defensive players this year. But I do hope that you have a great recovery. I know that he broke his fibula, so he's out for the year now. So
very
that's
sad.
One cornerback down. Marshawn Lattimore's down. I can't talk enough about our injuries, but I think we should move on from this game. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I will add is you have guys that are still in free agency, like, well, Asante Samuel, that were still out there that could have definitely benefited on our team with all of the lack of players that are alive. And then I see earlier today that the Steelers go and pick them up. So, you know, it's just another nail in the coffin for our defense. But
it's okay.
We'll get back into it next week. Well, actually, I guess later in the episode. But yeah, we will hit a little transition, you know, going into this next segment.
Did you just Euro on the mic?
I did, and the Euro fell for it. The Euro fell for it. Jesus, I can't talk. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the Caps. Notice we're like a little bit fitted out right now. We're going to go through a little bit of a recap over the last week. Recaps. You know, he brought this up last week as what we should call the segment. I think it's a stupid idea and a stupid name, but let us know what you guys think of the name.
That wasn't very nice of you.
I think it's kind of cringe, but, you know, whatever. So we're having a recaps right now of our last week.
Oh, look who got on.
So we played the Blues, beat them 6-1. That's what should have happened against playing the St. Louis Blues. Ovi hits 900 goals. Party of one, you know, only guy to do it. Will there be more? Who knows? Probably not. I'm coping. I love my guy, so whatever. Olivier and Wilson both scored twice in that game, which is great. Love to see that. Wilson's still our goals leader, and it's nice to see Olivier getting some love. I can't hate on the guy. Thompson had 23 saves and has now given up 2 or fewer goals in each of his 9 starts up to this point. You'll see later why I said that. It was a good win. Definitely needed that.
They did what they were supposed to. I mean, finally, the Caps did not play down to their opponent in that
exactly.
game. They actually did what they were supposed to.
Mm-hmm. So. And, I mean, it flowed perfectly. The defense was on fire.
Yeah.
Didn't give up a whole lot of penalties and getting our horrid power play unit out there. So that was good. Speaking of our horrid power play unit, our next game was a 5-3... What are you doing?
Nothing.
All right. Our next game was against the Penguins, which was a 5-3 loss.
Yeah.
Strome, Wilson, and Sandin all scored in that game, solo goals. Crosby had a pair, and which, I mean, that was expected of this season, you know, going in with the whole Sidney, Crosby, Alexander Ovechkin, you know, however many times they've played each other.
All I'm saying is Crosby doesn't have the goal record, so...
Yeah, I don't think anybody has that goal record except for our boy, which is right here. I got him right here on the wall jersey, you know what I'm saying? All right, but we did give up 3 goals on the power play that game, which is exactly what I've been talking about. I talked about it last week with talking about these games leading up to it, and I said the one thing that we needed to do, especially for our goal leader, Tom Wilson, is to stop penalizing so much. And this game was a perfect reason why. Our power play unit is not as good as it should be, and most of our losses this year have come on goal differentials from the power play unit.
Yeah.
So giving up 3 goals to power plays in that game, it's not going to help anybody. Without those 3 goals, we win the game. So... Sorry, sir. So that was a tough loss. And then we have to.
I will say, I know the power plays were bad in that game. I do take the blame for that game, and that is because when I turned the game on, it was 0-2, and then the Pens scored again to make it 0-3. Then I turned the game off, and the Caps came back 3-3, and I thought, oh my God, we have a game now. And then I turned it back on, and they lost 5-3. So I'm sorry, guys. It was me. I caused
any chicken parm lovers out here. I can dox this man if you want to come fight him. But yeah, so the Pens game, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
And then going to play the Lightning was a tough loss, 3-2. It was the first game of the season that Thompson let in more than 2 goals, which is pretty good. He's got a 1.6 save percentage right now, or goals allowed per game, with a .93 save percentage, which is leading the league, I believe, and which is like phenomenal. But then you have guys like Lindgren that come in, and I believe his record is 1-3 right now.
Yeah.
And he's got a goal allowed average of 3.5 per game. So a lot of these big blowouts, like the Ottawa blowout, I'm pretty sure he was the starter in, and stuff like that, or at least games related to that. Yeah. It's not a good look when you have a guy that has 1.6 goals allowed per game, and then you can't even fall on another goalie to have a rest without expecting your team to put up 6 goals just to give yourself a fighting chance. So that Lightning game loss, I mean, he had Duhaime and Carlson, which that was Carlson's 4th goal of the year, which, I mean, in 2025, having Carlson score any goals was like almost unheard of, and he's got 4. So, props to the old man keeping up with all the young skaters out there. And then you had Hagel and Gensel score for Tampa. And then you had Lilleberg have the go-ahead goal in the 3rd period and just not being able to catch up. So, I mean, the defense was rough on that. Not much to say. We just lost a tough battle to the Lightning, who are good. So it was a rough week for the Caps. They went 1-2. I mean, they're playing right now. They're playing the Canes, which was the last game that I previewed last week. I said we were going to lose. We're winning 2-0 right now.
Still 2-0.
Still 2-0. So that's pretty nice. Hopefully this when this 3rd period rolls around, we don't just start throwing out penalties and give the game away.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see how that game turns out. Next 3 games for us, we play the Panthers, which is a pretty tough pill to swallow.
Tough ass.
They got this guy Marchand, who's been pretty good since coming over.
Yeah.
He is their points, goals, and assist leader right now, so he's doing it all. So I still think we win this game. It may be a hot take, but I do think that the Caps can play up to where the Panthers are at and take this game away from them. It's very easy to isolate one guy in hockey.
Yes.
Especially with 5 different lines. Like, it's very easy to do everything that you need to do without him being on the ice. So I do think it's a win. And then we go and play the Devils, who I believe have the 2nd best record in hockey right now at 11-4. So they got these 2 guys, Hughes and Bratt. Now, I don't know a whole lot about a lot of other hockey teams, but looking up these guys, they've been a pretty effective 1-2 punch so far in this season, with Hughes being the goals leader and Bratt being the assist leader for their team. Like, they're pretty much going hand in hand. I don't know if they're on the same line. Please don't grill me in the comments if you're a huge hockey fan.
He doesn't know ball.
Shut up. So I do think that's going to be a loss. I think this is going to be a game where we have a lot of penalty minutes, and we are going to get out-finessed on our power play unit. I hope it's not going to be a 4-goal deficit, but it kind of I have that like weird feeling in my stomach, that it's going to be a bad game.
Your stomach?
Yeah, my stomach. Let me live, okay? And then we go and play the Kings, who I believe have a worse record than us right now. I think they're about tied with us. They have Kemp and Fiala, who we need containment on. I don't think they play on the same line, but these are the goals and assist leaders that we need to look out for in these games. We really need our back 3 lines to step up and play these guys. I do think it's a win. So I'm thinking we go 2-1 before the next time we record, which will probably be like next Monday or Tuesday. And so 2-1 in the preview. I love our boys. It sucks that this ESPN blackout has gone on for so long because I can't watch them anywhere unless it's.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say that because I'm on the internet, but I can't watch them anywhere right now. So, so maybe
Smooth.
Thank you. So maybe when it gets back off ESPN, I could watch some games, or they could come to a deal. Either one, but
I'd like the deal personally.
I'd like the deal as well too. But I can't have everything in this world, and Lord knows that being a DC fan is not an easy task, especially when you can't even watch your teams play. So
I go into my email the other day and I have a email from YouTube TV saying, don't worry, YouTube TV users, we will be crediting your accounts while this blackout is going. I don't give a shit about my $20 being back. Just get to a deal already.
Those greedy bastards, man. They just keep money hoarding. They're like little goblins. They won't let us have access to anything, which is so stupid, but whatever.
Anyway, all right, let's move into our next segment. We're going to do a little bit of hot takes now. Yeah. Keenan will give his, and then I'll give mine. And then I'll give his again, and I'll give mine. We only have 2 today instead of 3 like last time. So, do you want to start us off, Keenan?
Yeah, sure. I'll start us off. I edited this one because I didn't want to get absolutely roasted in the comments.
No. Get back to the original one.
No, I'm changing it. I'm changing it. So my first hot take is for our beloved Washington Wizards.
Oh God.
I want Cam Whitmore to start over Chris Middleton. I don't know if that's a hot take or not.
Bro, did you see that dunk he had the other day?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes. Dude's a freak of athleticism, and he needs more than 16 minutes a game, which is what he's getting right now on average, where Chris, as a starter, is getting around 25 to 26.
Yeah.
So Chris is, 33 years old?
Yeah.
He's up there, right? Cam Whitmore, one of the guys we got in the offseason, everybody was super excited about coming over from Houston. They weren't utilizing him at all over there.
No.
And so we pick him up.
They have a really good roster.
They did, yes. And they still do.
Yeah.
But, a lot of moves for them in the offseason as well. But we get this guy, Cam Whitmore, dog. And he's only getting 16 minutes off the bench. I feel that right now his shooting is not the best, but it's because he can't get into a rhythm. We're only putting him in for 4 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
And it's usually towards the end of the quarter when we're already down by 90.
Yeah.
So I think if he can get a more consistent 23 to 24 minutes, play with the starting unit, not have to worry about trying to drag some bench guys along with him while he's trying to put up 16 to 18 a game.
Yeah.
You make him a starter, his shooting percentage will go up. He's a great ball handler. So there's no need for anybody with fumbling around with the ball like I've seen my boy Keyshawn do so many times. But it's fine. It's whatever. Keyshawn's not a dribbler. It's whatever. It's fun. I think he needs more minutes. And I don't know if that's going to be a hot take or not, especially being a DC-oriented podcast. But Cam's a dog, and he deserves to play more. So that's my first hot take.
All right.
What do you think? What do you think about it?
I like it. My thing is at least for the first half of the season, they're going to stick with the vets. Obviously, it's the same thing. It's the same deal every NBA team does when they're not doing so well. They play the guys they feel can allow them to win more games. And
it's going great for them right now. 1-10.
Yeah, right. And then once they realize the season's either a lost cause or those players aren't contributing like they should, they then switch them out for younger players. They need to see what they have.
Yeah.
And they need to see if they need to progress with these guys or let them go. Obviously, Middleton...
it's just crazy that we're that they do that for the first half of the season with how bad the Wizards have been recently.
Yeah.
You think they should start figuring this stuff out earlier in the season so that way they can make those adjustments. Right now, it's the perfect opportunity. We're down we have a 1-10 record. We're playing against some pretty easy opponents coming up. So these could be a couple of good wins for us.
Yeah.
If we just switch around personnel, but I don't even want to talk about the coaching. The coaching has been pissing me off, but we may talk that a little bit later. So Ben, what is your first hot take for us?
My first hot take is also Washington related.
Okay.
I'm gonna get flamed for this, but I'm still gonna go for it. I think end of the year Trey Johnson still wins Rookie of the Year.
Okay. Well, do you have anything to back that up, or?
And this is just intuition and kind of noticing a pattern with DC sports, DC basketball, really. I think what they're going to do is kind of the same thing with what they did with Wes Unseld last year, and that is they're going to get into the January timeframe, and they're going to be like, oh, Brian Keefe sucks. We're going to get rid of him now, and they're going to install a new interim head coach. He's going to start playing all the younger guys, kind of like that switchover that we were talking about a couple minutes ago with Middleton not playing. McCollum probably won't play as much. They'll get, their younger guys in, see what they have, see who they want to keep, that type of thing. And I know before this I looked at the NBA rookie ladder to see who is in first place for rookie of the year right now.
Sure.
Right now it's obviously VJ Edgecombe, who is averaging, I believe, 20 points a game right now.
Dog.
He is a dog. I agree. But Joel Embiid has obviously declined. He does have Tyrese Maxey, which is really helpful for him. But they don't have a ton of pieces on that team otherwise. I know Kelly Oubre had 30 the other night, but that was the only exception. Washington doesn't really have anything. So I think that he can average more. VJ Edgecombe right now is averaging 20, but he's doing it in 38 minutes. Trey Johnson is averaging 12, but he's doing it in 23. So
the efficiency could get there.
Once you pump those game time numbers up, obviously I don't think he's going to get to VJ Edgecombe's numbers at all this season because VJ's playing the whole game essentially.
Yeah, and he's playing out of his mind right now for a rookie.
So, but I think if the season progresses like I think Washington's will, Trey at the end of the season will be the starter or he'll be averaging 30-plus minutes a game, and that'll allow him to really push his way up on that rookie ladder.
I like it. I got a lot. I like our boy Trey. You got to get your first-round overall pick in there.
Yeah.
And he's a dog. We've seen him play.
He's shooting 55%.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like it. I could see him winning Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of stroke of luck, but...
Stroke of something. What do you got?
All right. My second one, maybe a hot take, but with the state of the NFL right now, we don't know. So I think the Colts are going to be a first-round exit this year. That one might be a hot take, but this is why. So the Colts are in a position to win their division this year. They're in a really good position to win their division this year.
At what, 8-2?
Yeah, they're 8-2 right now. They've already had their bye. So,
does that mean they're 7-2 then? I think they're...
Yeah, because we're getting ready to go into Week 11. So 7-2, 8-2, I don't know. They're really fucking good right now.
Yeah.
But with that being said, they do have the possibility of in the playoff bracket playing either the Patriots or the Steelers. Because I feel like the Steelers are going to fall out of that first place position before the end of the year. And I know, based on patterns, how well Josh Allen can do towards the end of the year in the regular season.
Yeah.
Now, are they going to fight with a Toys R Us schedule that the Patriots have? Probably not.
No.
But if Josh Allen does find a way to get that number one spot, or even not the number one spot, if they're playing one of these two teams, I think they can really struggle in that first round of the playoff game, especially what we saw them do against the Steelers.
Yeah.
So if they're still playing the same way that they are, which is good, I don't know how much playoff experience a lot of these guys have.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I do think that it could be a very valid first-round exit for them this year. I love the way that they're playing right now. Jonathan Taylor's a freaking monster this year right now, who should win MVP by all accounts right now.
Yeah.
But
he won't. But yeah.
But yes. So I think they have a decent shot of kind of being bounced. And with the whole Mike Tomlin getting bounced in the first round thing, it's kind of grown accustomed to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this year could be a little different in the playoffs.
Okay. I have a couple points about that.
Yeah.
One, I find it very interesting that during that entire explanation of why you think the Colts are going to go down in the first round this year, you didn't once mention Daniel Jones.
I did not, no.
Do you think he would be the reason why? Or do you think that it would be in spite of his performance that they lose?
I feel like Daniel Jones has this trend of being really good and then kind of turning back into a pumpkin at the end of the year. Like the Cinderella show is over.
Like the last year Sam Darnold.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it happens to a lot of quarterbacks, especially a lot of quarterbacks who don't have a lot of success in the playoffs, which Daniel Jones doesn't.
He's been there one time, won a game.
Yeah, I mean,
then got destroyed the next game.
But he was there for that one game. But I don't know. I feel like he could be a contributing factor. I also saw when I was watching the Steelers game that he doesn't read his receivers and tight ends like a normal quarterback does.
Yeah.
When he goes through his progressions, he second guesses himself a lot. And I think that's just the curse of being on the Giants for so long.
Yeah.
Like looking over your O-line and seeing receivers over there, and you're like, I just can't trust these guys.
What do I do with this?
Boy, who am I throwing to right now? But I do think that he still has kind of that like fear factor in him of not fully trusting his guys yet. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, he has leaned a lot on Jonathan Taylor. So
yes.
I will say that if it comes down to him winning that game, it could be a toss-up.
Yeah.
So, okay. That's my little Colts outlook.
That's a hot one. We'll see. All
right. What about you? What's your second hot take?
My second hot take is it's kind of a 3-for-1 here. One, I think New England is going to end as the 1 seed in the AFC.
Okay.
I think Drake May is going to win MVP and throw for 40 touchdowns in the process. And I think the Pats make it to the AFC Championship game.
Okay. I noticed how you didn't say Super Bowl.
Kind of just all success. Yeah.
Who do you think they lose to that would keep them out of the Super Bowl?
Until they stop making Super Bowls consistently, I'm never going to not say Kansas City. I mean, I love Buffalo, Mm-hmm. I would say they get to the Super Bowl every year. I'm tired of the last 5 years saying they're going to make the Super Bowl and then they...
It's starting to sound like a Cowboys fan.
That's a little low. But no, I mean, the only thing I'm worried about in that statement that I just made is Drake May throwing for 40 touchdowns. And the only reason that is because we kind of saw the emergence of Travion Henderson. So if he plays the rest of the season like he played yesterday... or Sunday.
2 days ago, yeah.
Drake May is going to end with like 30 touchdowns because Travion's going to have 16.
Yeah. I mean, he had a great breakout game, especially for like a lot of people
especially against the Bucks.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good
defense. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the rest of their schedule, they're 8-2 right now. The rest of their schedule is Jets twice, the Dolphins, the Bills, their divisional opponents, the Bengals, the Giants, and the Ravens.
A little bit of a Toys R Us schedule. Just a little bit.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I think out of those, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of their 7 games left, they're...
Sorry, I had to.
Out of their 7 games left, they have maybe 2 losses.
Yeah.
Like, they beat the Jets, who are the Jets. They beat the Dolphins. Mm-hmm. They handled them earlier this year. The Bills game is going to be a close one, I think. But if they're playing like they have been in the last couple weeks...
If they play how they did against the Dolphins, then it should be a cakewalk for Drake.
Bengals, Joe Burrow might be back.
Yeah.
I don't think he will, but...
The defense is still the same defense, though.
The defense still sucks. And then the Giants are...
I mean, Dart's probably going to be out for a little bit, but I mean, that's probably towards the end of the year.
Yeah, he'll probably be back for the Giants game.
And Lord knows Dable was freaking out when he had to put Russell Wilson in that game.
I think Dable looked at the quarterback going into the game and was like, it's been real, New York.
I mean, like, to watch your guy, Jackson Dart, go for like 2 total touchdowns in the first half and have such a command, and then having to look Russell Wilson in the eyes and say, don't fuck up this game for us.
And then he royally fucked
up the game. To who? The Bears?
The Bears,
The Bears?
Oh, they were up 20-10 with 4 minutes left.
I mean, we've seen a lot of those games so far this year of
Yeah.
people blowing fourth quarter leads by a wide margin.
Yeah.
And the Giants are no different.
Yeah.
And
I think they've blown 4.
yeah, it's been a rough going for them, but
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I do think Drake May has a real shot for MVP this year.
Yeah.
And that 40 touchdown mark will hinder on the running back performance. But if Henderson keeps it up, he had what, like 100 and something yards, 150 almost.
Yep. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. So I do think that
Dog. Okay. So that was our hot takes. Now we're gonna transition back into Washington sports.
Yeah. Woo.
The Wizards. They did, in fact, go 0-4 this week. I will say the Detroit game last night was actually insane. Now, CJ McCollum with 42 points.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute dog. But then I remembered Cade Cunningham had a 46-point triple-double that willed them to victory. So I'm upset, but I'm like,
No, honestly, I'm like really upset because for Cade to get those 46 points, he shot the ball 45 times.
Yeah.
To score 46 points. And for some reason, like those are Kobe numbers, man, in shooting. And like he's putting up 45 on 46 shots. Like, how are we losing to that, man? Oh my God. It's so brutal. We have a great first 3 quarters every single game. And then we just blow it. And then they tie it.
Again, not against the Magic.
Yeah, whatever. Continue.
Guys, I just want to say we're 1-10 now as Washington basketball, and for I think 4 of those games, Keenan's texted me in like the first or second quarter and been like, "Oh my God, the Wizards are winning," and I'm like, "Why are you texting me this, you idiot?" Third quarter, we've lost the lead. It's a 10-point game, and
I think
whoever we're playing's favor, and I'm like, stop texting me that.
I don't remember which game it was, but I did one of those texts after like the first quarter when we were winning like 35 to like 16 or something at the end of the first quarter. I texted you. I looked at the end of the game score. We lost by like 35 points. And all of that came in like the last half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter. So
just a cool 50-point swing there.
My bad, guys. My bad.
I blame Keenan.
I blame me too.
But CJ had 42 this game, so quick little quiz for Keenan here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to ask you 2 questions relating to high-scoring game, and I'll give you some guesses. Okay. And if you get it,
yay!
you know ball. If you don't, you suck.
Man, that's a lot to put on the line.
Yeah.
For the Washington Wizards.
I know.
All right.
They're putting nothing on the line this season.
Go ahead.
So, since 2020, there have been 6 players who have scored 40 points as a Washington Wizard in a game. Who are they?
Oh. All right. Since 2020?
Yes.
Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
Is that one?
Jordan
Poole.
Yes. You've
game.
got the 2021 guy and the latest guy other than CJ.
Okay.
These guys are all other than CJ.
Other than CJ?
Yeah.
Porzingis?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of like good guys that came here for a year and then left
immediately
after.
What did Porzingis do? Oh, he averaged 15 and 12 on the Wizards and then went and won a championship in Boston the next year.
Yeah. Let's just give him away. We don't need him. Everybody comes here to pad their stats and then they fucking leave. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, okay, you got 3 guys left.
Since 2020.
Yeah.
Shit. Actually, I'm already surprised I got as many as I did.
Yeah, honestly, shooting 50% right now. Way better than the Wizards.
I'm stumped, man. I'm thinking of a lot of like 26 to 30 point games right now.
There's one guy on here that's incredibly easy.
Still on the team?
No.
Dude, I'm blanking, man. This has been a long day for me. I don't know, man. I went 3 for 6. Go ahead and fucking read them off.
3 for 6.
That's 50%. That's passing in England, I think.
I was expecting you to get like 5 out of 6 of these, by the way.
Oh, okay. I guess I fucking suck.
He does. So last year it was Poole.
Yeah.
The year before that it was Denny Avdia.
It was Denny, yeah.
In the same year was Porzingis.
I think he scored 42, Denny, in that game.
Yeah. Before that it was Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
Who scored 40. And then the one I really thought you were going to... Don't bastard. We all?
He makes one over the backboard shot and thinks that he's worth going to the Bucks.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
Well, and then the last guy you missed was Bradley Beal.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, after he left,
yeah,
I've kind of, like, blocked him out, like, after the year, like, 2018. So, like...
Considering he was traded in 2022, that's an interesting thought process.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, a lot of the Wizards games have made me a very heavy drinker during that time. So,
yeah.
Honestly, good for Bradley, bro.
Yeah.
I love him.
I've got one more. Do you want to guess, or do you want me to just say it?
What, the player?
No, stat, like a question.
Oh, okay, go ahead, say it.
It's another 40-point question.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And you have most of them.
All right.
So since 2000, who are the players with the most 40-point games?
Since 2000?
Yes, the top 5.
Beal?
Beal is 1. He has 30.
Beal's 1? Dude, how poverty is this team?
Dude, he has 30 40-point games.
I know, man.
He
but
won a
since
scoring title.
2000 is a long time, man.
25 years, man.
I don't know if Wall did it. Did Wall do it?
Wall did do it. Wall did it 5 times. He's at 4.
He's at 4. Russ?
Russ is at 5, tied with somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, Russ did it probably less. Well, he did it less than 5 times.
He did it 3 times.
Zingis?
No. Zingis did it
Kuz?
Twice. Kuz did it once.
Denny? I mean, I already said Denny.
Denny did it once.
Denny did it once. I don't know. I'm afraid if I say some of these guys, it's just gonna piss me off if they're just not on the list. Go ahead and read them out.
All right. Well, no. I'm gonna give you hints.
Okay.
One was a guy you already said from last year.
From last year, who did I already say? I said Denny. And it's oh my god, yes, he's doing the Poole thing. Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole is at
party. Woo!
Jordan Poole is tied with Russ with 3.
Okay.
And then the other 2, I will say, both of them played pre-Wall and Beal.
Oh.
One of them was very early 2000s, and the other one was like early to mid.
My time frame is gonna be so off. Gilbert?
Gilbert is 2.
Gilbert's 2.
Gilbert is 28.
Okay, and fuck. When did you say the time frame was? Like
early 2000.
Early 2000s. Yeah, I don't know, man. Staring at these rhino pictures aren't gonna help me. Go ahead and say it.
Number 3 with 8 40-point games is Michael Jordan.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he came back after all of his gambling problems and was shitting on the Wizards.
What a relic. Anyways, this week Washington plays 2 teams only. They got a lot of travel going on. They play the Rockets.
Okay.
And then they play the Brooklyn Nets. We can definitely beat them.
Yeah, the Brooklyn Nets.
Knowing us, we'll have a Michael Porter Jr. masterclass.
Knowing us, we're probably going to go 3-0 against the Rockets this year, just like we did the Nuggets last year.
Yeah.
It'll be one random good team that we just beat.
Kevin Durant will score 45 and we'll still win.
Yeah, because freaking CJ is going to score 50 on like 55 shots.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
All right, that's enough about the Wizards. They depress me.
I'm sad enough as is. Yeah.
Let's do our quick picks for the week.
Let's do it.
Start it off. Thursday night football. Jets at Patriots.
Patriots.
Bengals versus Steelers.
Steelers.
Chargers at Jaguars.
They just lost Travis Hunter. I'm still going to go Jags, though.
I'm going to go Chargers. Buccaneers at Bills.
Bucks.
I'm going to go Bills.
That's fair.
I think that's a bounce back game. Bears at Viking. A lot of divisional games this week. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Is JJ going to be the quarterback this week?
Yeah.
I don't know. Aaron Jones is back. I'm going to go Vikings. He's so back.
Texans versus Titans.
Texans got that.
Yeah. Panthers at Falcons.
Now, see, here's the thing with the Panthers. Because they just lost to the Saints.
They did.
Which is like 10-7, by the way.
Yes.
Which is just like, it's almost like losing to the Commanders. It's like, what the hell? And the Falcons, I mean, didn't they donut them the last time they played?
The Panthers donutted the Falcons, yeah. 30-0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go Panthers. Shit, why not?
I'll go Falcons. I think they split the series.
Okay.
Packers at Giants.
Packers.
These poor New York teams. They're just getting shafted this year for
just
no
week
reason.
after week.
Seahawks at Rams.
That is going to be a crazy fucking game.
Yeah.
Like, probably the highest scoring game that we've seen in a while, if I had to
Honestly,
guess.
no. I think that both defenses are actually going to play pretty well. I mean,
I think the Rams got it, though. I think the Rams are a better, well-rounded team than the Seahawks are.
I agree. As much as everyone wants to glaze Sam Darnold, I do think that Matt Stafford is playing better right now.
I mean, he's got the most passing touchdowns right now in the league. He's got two, I would say, probably top 10 wide receivers on his team as well.
Yeah. He has the most passing touchdowns from within 5 yards. Which
to Devontae Adams, which is ridiculous.
Let's send him to Seattle back in 2013.
Yeah, I think Rams take it, though.
Yeah. 49ers at Cardinals.
Niners. Those poor birds. Those poor birds.
Hey, Kyler's not playing. There's always a chance they could win.
True.
Ravens at Browns.
I think the Ravens win this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chiefs at Broncos.
That could also be a good game. And I feel like Bo is low-key fraudulent, so I'm going to go Chiefs.
I'm going to go Chiefs as well. And that's just because that fucking asshole Bo Nix screwed my fantasy team last week in 3 separate leagues. Why do I have Bo Nix in 3 separate leagues? I ask myself that question every day.
I asked him that on draft night.
Lions at Eagles.
Okay, so this is going to be what should have been the NFC Championship game last year. Probably. So, I mean...
But it wasn't.
Love my boys. Love my boys. I think the Lions win this game.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the Eagles have been doing whatever they can to escape by the skin of their teeth every single week. And while their defense is good, I think the Lions' offense is just better.
Yeah.
And I think they win.
I'd agree. Cowboys at Raiders.
Oh. You know... Thought about it for like half a second, and it's hard to pick a winner, in my opinion, for this game. I think the Cowboys still win, though.
Cowboys offense.
But if the Raiders somehow win, hey, thank you so much, Pete.
Oh, Pete, you're so old and decrepit.
It's a walking skin suit. Go ahead.
Going into the last game, we will discuss. It's going to be Commanders versus Dolphins.
A chance.
In Spain.
A chance. Oh, man, those poor Spaniards having to watch these two teams beat up on each other. At the beginning of the year, it sounded like a great game.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about how the Commanders were going to destroy them in Madrid. We were saying how it's funny because we always send dog shit football teams over to Europe, and that's what they get for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And we were saying how Washington was going to beat the brakes off them. Now we have the Washington team that's lost 21 or lost 4 in a row by 21 or more.
The Washington UFL team.
Yeah, and they're just not playing well. They're down their quarterback. They're down just to read you off, our guys that we're missing right now.
As if the list doesn't get longer every week.
It doesn't. It does, sorry. And these are just our starters. These aren't even including our backups right now.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we have no quarterback 1 in Jaden Daniel, no RB1 in Austin Eckler, no wide receiver 1 in Terry McLaurin, no wide receiver 3 in Noah Brown, no wide receiver 4 in Luke McCaffrey. We do have Zach Ertz. Thank God we have 36-year-old fossil Zach Ertz.
Who hasn't gotten hurt yet, But, prayers to him for being a unit.
Yeah, right. We have our O-line that's not really injured but hasn't been playing great. Josh Connerly, what the hell are you doing? We have our D-line, our starting edges. I'm going to start edging. Our starting edge, Dorrance Armstrong, out. Our defensive tackle, Deron Payne, who got suspended for punching Amon-Ra in the face, is out.
Can't punch the sun god, man.
Dietrich Wise out for the season. The only healthy guy we have right now is Javon Kinlaw. Our linebacking core is relatively healthy. Frankie limped off the field last game, so we'll see how good he actually plays in this one. Bobby.
Yeah. Talk about fossils.
Our DB room is just completely screwed. I mean, we're no Marshawn, now no Trey, no Will Harris. We still have Mikey. Mikey's going to have to be on Jalen Waddle, which may or may not be the worst thing that's happened to Washington in this 5-game stretch.
Yeah.
And then we have Quan Martin, who
still can't tackle. Just like ridiculous. I talked about this last week. In the offseason, he had both of his shoulders worked on, and then he's just only hitting people with his shoulders, which is like the dumbest thing ever. And last week was no different. I watched him on, I think, 3 separate occasions try to just hit someone instead of tackle them, which is like...
He's playing like I do in Madden, where I just try to stick everybody to force a fumble, but I miss on every tackle pretty much.
Somebody better tell him to link up with Kyler or something so they can go play COD and just, forget all this Madden business. But
yes, but hear me out here. We do have all those injuries, but we're playing the Dolphins.
That's true, who just whooped up on the Bills last week, thanks to Devon Achane and Parker Washington for some reason. So I think he had 2 touchdowns last game. So we'll see how the Hawaiian quarterbacks battle it out. I mean, they're not mainland, so send them to Europe. But,
Cut it.
But I believe that's a good way to wrap up this episode.
I'd agree.
Thank you guys so much for watching. It's stay strong, guys. We have better things to come in the future, and I don't mean Ben. So
didn't like that.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Appreciate you.
Goodbye.